having a wonderful blessed day. Welcome to Hazro, a bustling, busy town in the district of Ardak. Signs of traditional Pakistan. How much does this influence you? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I trust you are having a wonderful blessed day. It's beautiful sunshine in Pakistan, and welcome to the town of Hazro, a very famous little spot which it has its own tehsil, is in the district of Ardak, and it's known for its Pashtun influences, its Hindko and Punjabi influences as well. It's a bustling place, it has a very rich history, linked with the Gandhara civilizations. The river Indus is not too far. Waisa and other cities are in that direction, and as I turn left in the middle of this square, I think it is, Islamabad is in that direction over there, more or less about 60 miles from Peshawar on the other side too. So let's just go and explore the town, just have a look at its influences, which will include many things. And one of the things when I say influences, also its attractions as well. Its bazaar, its shops, its food, its cafes, and its cuisine. And it's a wonderful sunny day. A local shopkeeper is waving his hand, so I've just come and wandered inside. And here we go, you have everything steel from Hamza's pots. And tells me this will knock you back 1,000 rupees, which is I think about £2.75-ish. It's a cave of katoriya and woks and sieves, all sorts of things. And here we go, an Iranian pressure cooker, often used for making kabli rice and many other things that work under pressure. Hey, a mobile recycling shop. So the district as a whole is massively known for its agriculture. I was reading somewhere a little while ago that nearly 2/3 of its labour force work in agriculture. And particularly in Hazro here, the open markets, local traders will bring out their carts and just at the side of the road park wherever it's convenient. Some of them pay tax and some will probably don't. And things like these, as you see right in front of you, ginger salad, tomatoes, onions and potatoes, Assalamualaikum, with a local street vendors will sit, and they will use a specifically traditional scale that looks like this. There we go, with the simple weights on the side with a good old 2 kilos, 1 kilo, 3 kilo, etc. Aloo kis tarah laye ne bhai? 250 rupees for what they call a curry, which is 4 kilos roughly in weight, will set you back around about £2.70. And to be fair, it's a fairly quiet Sunday afternoon. And something that's great for your health, will fill you up fairly quickly as well, is a good old Jannah, and it's out in the sunshine and it's absolutely beautiful, mashallah. The smell is just absolutely gorgeous. इन्होंने क्या कीमत है भाई? कीमत कितनी है इसका? कीमत 650 रुपए किलो. 650 rupees a kilo, and you can probably eat it for 2 days and still be fully satisfied, because one should not graze. One should only eat to its own influence, mashallah. Not to your influence, sorry. Up to your need. And welcome to the Republic of Rickshaws. Oh, as I'm blasted by a pressure horn on the other side. And there's a local attraction towards the camera. Here we go, isn't that nice? Mashallah, with a good old Union Jack and an influence of Pakistan and Turkey. And in the very narrow streets, shops neighbour each other, sometimes help each other, and sometimes have very strong competition. Pashtun and Punjabi influences are massive, particularly with the food scene as well, and with street food as well. So what do we have here? We have Karachi biryani, which is just biryani itself as well, and then you have your Hussain Malik shop with local delicacies. I think maybe I will not touch it. That will be lassi. and particularly things like street food, samosa chaat is extremely popular. They make samosas. If you're not familiar, they'll make samosas, add yogurt, milk and various spices as well. Sugarcane drinks, freshly made with a few, looks like, teapots just hanging around too. They love things like kebab and freshly made roti. So let's keep exploring and see what we can find as we walk under the shade. And talking about food and the influence of food. Inshallah, assalamu alaikum, bhai. There we go, look. What do we have? Aha. Karelas, okra, aubergines, and ladies' fingers, and cucumber. Sorry, it's not okra. It's a good old karela. With massive chilies, if you're a chili person. I look, a different version of the aubergine. It's like कीमत ने भाई? There you go. 100 rupees for a dead kilo. Or a dead kilo. As someone just stops, emergency stop, to check out the prices. Within a few minutes of talking about food, we have ended up at a restaurant, and in front of me I have dal mash, which is very high in protein. It's got excellent fibre content as well, has minerals like iron and potassium and magnesium. Is great, is greatly versatile, and is mixed with a lot of things. However, I think I'm going to avoid this one because it looks like Pakistan state oil is also here. Of course, the roti are loved by millions of people across the world. This one is tandoori. It's made with white flour. It's generally good for satiety, will keep you full for longer. It has good old fibre content as well, and has many minerals too. Healthy options can include a brown flour. At home in the UK, we use a lot of 0% Greek fat yogurt and add brown flour, which is a healthy option. But it's loved throughout the world and is accompanied often with various types of karai. This looks like grain actually, maghaz. And in Abdurrahman's case, chole. And just to prove how we're all foodies, there's no one else in the restaurant except us. Of course, it's part of the staple diet here in Pakistan.